I have 10 minutes to create the best Powerpuff Girls video. Using only Grok and Runway, I will recreate the most iconic settings from the show. Let's set our 10-minute timer and let's head over to Grok, and we will finally see which platform is best for image to video generation. The first image that I created for our real estate walkthrough is an exterior of the house. If you watched the Powerpuff Girls growing up, you already know how iconic this house is. Yes, even guys like the Powerpuff Girls, there is no shame. The plan for this scene is to simply have our character walk through the door. This should be simple. I'm going to type in the prompt. Cross your fingers, because we all know how unpredictable AI can be. I don't know if you guys use the latest model of Gemini lately, but it's been non-stop fluff. Okay, let's let it think for a while. Last video, I showed you guys the loading times of each generation. But for this video, I figured it'd be best to switch it up and cut half of the loading times out completely. Let me know which format you guys like better in the comments. Loading times or no loading times. Dang, Grok got our boy sprinting to the door. There's definitely a loss of quality from our starting Z image. But you know what I do like? I do like how the shadow becomes more prominent as he gets closer to the house. I mean, look at it. It's such a small detail, but it definitely makes a difference. We said natural shaking, but this is where I'm stuck. I think it generated semi-natural shaking, if we're just being honest. The movements feel slightly uncanny, like I don't know if we're walking or forward moonwalking. Let's try this again. I want to get him to slow down and fix that creeped out walk. This is our money shot. This was a lot more natural, and the gliding effect is out of here. You can actually see the camera slightly jump with each step. I'm looking at this to see what else we can do to improve on this. I really can't find anything. I say we move on and let's take a look inside the house. If you look at these side by side, it's a splitting replica. The plan here is to have our character glide the flashlight across the couch and drop the flashlight. I want to test how Grok handles specific commands, not just walking forward. So I'm going to paste the prompt and hopefully we can get him to drop the flashlight. We all know how much we love loading times. Let's take a moment to pray for real-time generations in the near future. Let's get it. Hey, yo, he must be carrying the flashlight with one hand and the TV in the other. It's no way. How is the TV moving, man? Why does it look like he tripped at the end? Our character is Kramer. Let's try this again. I'm going to paste in a different prompt because I think the slips fast keyword threw it off. Let's say the camera jolts to the floor. Even though that's kind of the same thing, I'm hoping Grok doesn't take slips literally this time. We don't need our tour guide on the ground collecting workers' comp. Okay, a lot better. Still pretty trash, but it's better than our last clip. But I don't know what the flashlight did to make him that mad. The way he's launching the flashlight, it's thin to me. Like the physics when the flashlight hits the ground, the dust and the leaves pop up, fire. If we were making a scary story or something of that nature, the suspense when he slowly picks it up, onto the kitchen. I don't know about you guys, but I don't remember this kitchen in the original. And who is this chick? So this is the image we created. I'm actually kind of surprised how identical it is, considering there's tons of minor details like pots, jars, and look, even this little reef there. I'm thinking for this image, we should test our character's reflexes. I'm gonna type a prompt to have him come across a roach and have him jump back in shock. It's not every day our real estate agent comes across roaches, okay? Let's see what this generates. All right, there's a roach. Hey, what? Who's holding the flashlight? That just got intense real fast. Why did it speed up like that? Take two. Let's change the roach into a mouse. I should have specified that we don't want any ghosts running off with our light this time. How much time do we have left? 6 minutes and 15 seconds? We still have plenty of time left. This is a lot better. It's a strange jumping motion, but at least there's no invisible people this time. I guess to make this prompt better, I could have said focus the light on the mouse, but map the camera. When the camera zooms in like that, it just shifts the whole focus too much on the mouse. The scene should be more about the kitchen. I'll try to roach one more time. I really want to see if we can get something slightly better since we're still ahead of time. All right, GG's. That ghost isn't easing up. I think the second generation we did is by far the best. I mean, it's not even close. Let's move to the bedroom. This room was literally on every episode. Actually, you know what I should do next? Dexter. Let's be real, we all wished we had a room like his growing up. Anyways, for this scene, we're going to swap out the roach for the teddy bear. I'm curious to find out if Grok can actually identify accessory props in the images, or does it just create without cognitive understanding? I want our character to glide his flashlight across the bedroom until it lands on the teddy bear. If Grok can detect the teddy bear, it's the GOAT, no cap. Well, it looks like a lamp to me. Come on, Grok. Kling would never. Maybe it can't detect what each object in the video is. Maybe only the forefront objects. Let's try again. Fixate the flashlight on the table. I think this will work because it's such a huge object, it can't be missed. It's literally just taking up half of the screen. Nice. We got the table right. I like how he even walks around the table. We have Grok emoting before GTA 6. For the final scene for the Grok series, it wouldn't be right if we didn't include the lab. You can't tell me this doesn't look like a legit place. I want to see if we can get this glass on the counter to wobble a little bit. I mean, this is kind of like detecting objects in the video. We've seen how it played out in the last scene before, but I say we should try it. We have 3 minutes and 42 seconds left. We have to hurry. Let's let it generate. In Grok's defense, I guess we didn't specify which beaker to make wobble. This is horrible. We can't end like this. Let's try one more time. Okay. Instead of just having everything rattle randomly, let's have our character lean in, causing the rattle of the glasses. Let's type that in. I've seen the worst. I don't know why he leaned over to break the glass, but I do like how it panned over to show the rest of the room. I guess that's the least I can say. And I think we're out of time. Let's check out the results. Now let's see how Runway holds up. I'm going to reset our 10-minute timer and let's dive right in. Alright, so now we're in Runway. We're going to type in the same prompt we did for Grok to see if Runway produces better results. Here's the prompt, and look guys, we'll be using their Gen 4 turbo model and setting our layout to 16 by 9, making sure we have everything correct and generate. I'll keep the loading time in here for this prompt just so you guys to see how long it actually takes with Runway. And so far, it doesn't seem so bad. Lucky for me, I have fast internet. It would probably be a nightmare if I had anything slower. The cone of the light seems a little off. It's bouncing around a little bit too much. As you can see, our flashlight isn't moving around that much. Other than that, I would say it's not too bad. I'm sure we can make it perfect, but we don't want to drain all our time just on this one scene. Let's move on to the couch. Now that we're back here, let's get the flashlight to drop again, but this time without falling. Alright, we're inspecting the TV, I guess. And do we now have multiple arms? That second arm came out of nowhere. We're gonna have to try this again because I don't think this one is good enough. This is the prompt where we have our camera jolting after dropping the flashlight. For some reason, we periodically get these strange objects shifting and floating in different places and locations. I don't know why that happens. I don't think Runway can logically explain this. By far, the first clip was better than this one. Let's lock in the first clip and keep moving. On to the kitchen. How much time do we have left? We have 7 minutes and 26 seconds. I think we're doing pretty good. Well, kinda. I want to see if Runway can focus the light on the roach, but not overly zoom in. We just do not want to turn this video into a Budge Life documentary. I'm going to paste in the prompt, let's make magic. This camera zoom out is kind of strange, I'm not gonna lie. The roach is doing his thing, it's fine, but I can't take this zooming out. It makes it look like the closing scene of a movie. All we need is the credits. I have to generate a better one. Swap off the roach and let's input the mouse. Why is he so big? This isn't even a mouse. That's a rat, and he's floating. What the heck? Man, I hate everything about this clip. This isn't looking good, Runway. Count your days. We finally made it to the second to last scene. This is the one where Grok couldn't decipher the difference between a bear and a lamp. I'm typing in the prompt to get the flashlight to finally focus on the bear. I think we may have found Runway's specialty. I mean, like, it got the bear right, kinda. Well, I don't know if the radius of the light is just so big that it just got roped into the beam. I don't know, Runway. I'll let Runway hold this W this time, but next time, we might have to judge it a little harder. Our final image, the lab, the scene that gave us the most problems with Grok. We had the flask flying everywhere. And it's crazy because this is legit my favorite image out of the 5 images that we generated. Let's get the flask to shake. Hey, wait, who's that? Professor? Runway is just throwing random people into our scene at this point. Bro, we cannot go out like this. I have 1 minute and 19 seconds left. Let's lock in. Let's get the character to lean in to get the flask to shake. They're really pushing this doctor on us. Dang, man, what a way to end the challenge. That's time. Let's see the final results. Overall, who do you guys think had the best results, Grok or Runway? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.